Taurus. Hello, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Taurus, you have the offering, the sword, the judge, and the starborn. Sorry, my hair was like knocking the microphone the other day. It was really obnoxious. I apologize for that. I feel like you're being offered something. So my mind goes back to, I don't know if it was your last reading or the reading, it was a recent reading. But just this idea of like, I never would have tried that unless whatever. I almost feel like you're coming up to a point where you're being offered to do something that kind of, I don't know, there's a sense of resistance involved with this. And so I just kind of feel like whatever this resistance is, like it's directed towards something that you're being offered. I feel like there's just this idea of like something needs to be done away with, or I don't I don't I don't know, because I don't know if you're like, well, I would do that, but like I can't do it because of this. Like I don't know, maybe you're negotiating something. Like, well, I can do it, but I can only do it on these terms. I don't know, because you're being offered something. There is a point of just judgment and there's a point of resistance. I'm just not sure where it's coming from, so we'll do clarifiers. And then you have the starborn. And the starborn, I feel like whatever it is that you're being offered, whatever it is that you're feeling this resistance to, it is an opportunity that will be beneficial to you. Let's do clarifiers. Taurus. Got two cards. The Magician and the Two of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. It is something that you're protecting. There's a very protective energy around this. There's a sense of resistance. I don't like, and I don't know if the resistance shifts, because I'm not sure where the resistance is rooted. But it feels like whatever it is that you're doing, it's something that you've been really protective of. And so I feel like this opportunity is something that is really tapping into you and expanding you. Maybe there's something about it that makes you uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? Like where you're just like, I'm not sure about this. Maybe you have to try it before you can really make up your mind. And there's that hesitation, and you're like coming in, but like I'm like practicing judgment. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like you're being judgmental. I just feel like there's this sense of like, let me have some good sound judgment when I'm making decisions like this. You know what I mean? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Indigo is just shoving his bed right now. The Empress, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups, maybe there's an idea of separation. Like maybe you'll have to travel for work, and you're like, oh, I don't really want to be away from my family like that. Like that might be a deal breaker for me. And then you negotiate, and you don't have to be away from your family. You can bring your family with, you know what I mean? Or if it's a relationship and you don't want to be away from your partner for that long, and you're like, well, you can bring your partner with, you know what I mean? Like if that's the only concern, I don't know. I feel like whatever this resistance is, whatever this concern is, there's like this, like it'll force me to separate from something that I don't want to separate from. But I feel like that issue is resolved. And when that issue is resolved, you're off. you're ready. I think you feel like everything that you know needs to be protected is going to be protected. How could that play out? Like, you know that you're going to be making enough money to, cover all of your expenses, and you know that, I don't know what, maybe you don't see them all the time, but you get to see them, like you fly out once a month, or, they fly out, or however. I don't know why. There's a lot of travel involved with this in my brain right now, but there's an opportunity that makes it worthwhile. Whatever it is that you like, the sacrifices that you have to make, I think that you find that you're able to negotiate it in a manner that enables like everyone to get what they want. Because I think everyone really, really wants something. Taurus. Okay. The devil, the king of swords, and the king of pentacles. Well, I mean, this is bondage. But I feel like, I don't know, because it is possible that because, yeah, I mean, I know some Tauruses, and they've been, they've been trying to get their manuscripts sold out there, push them, do all of these things that they've been working on. And like, they haven't always had people who have shared in their vision with them. And so if it's a passion project and it's something that you're doing and you're like, well, I know what I'm doing, but like, these people don't share in this vision with me, and I can't hand this over to somebody knowing that it won't be taken care of, right? It's like those stories that you hear about musicians and artists, and they get signed by companies, and the companies basically just sign them to put them in a corner to make sure that nobody else gets them, and then they die in the corner, and it's like all that excitement to get something that like ultimately you don't even really want, yeah, I mean, there's so many ways this could play out, but I feel like what's being done away with in this negotiation is this idea that like you're handing over all of your power and all of your right. I feel like you got an offer that immediately made you feel like, oh no, like that you will rob me of everything and you will stick me in a corner. You know what I mean? To negotiating a contract and setting like established terms, because Tauruses are not, like they are not just flitty, and you require established terms. And I feel like you're getting the established terms that you want in order to go and do something that maybe you weren't really wanting to do, but you do it, but you have to renegotiate it somehow. Okay. Taurus. The threshold. Yeah. I mean, I feel like whatever it is that you do, you end up like it pays off, I don't know. Maybe just keep an open mind, and, like, have faith in your ability to negotiate what it is that you want, what is best for you and your family and your community, and, like however that plays out for you, for your dream, like do what is best for you. And trust the process, I guess. Taurus, this was definitely an interesting read. If this did resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.